Hey everyone, welcome to the channel or welcome back. So I thought that I would do a little bit of a Black Friday haul. I don't normally do haul type content on my channel for a bunch of reasons. Honestly, the main one being that I generally like to stagger my purchases a little bit more, so I usually buy like one thing at a time. I don't generally do like a ton of shopping all at once, but a bunch of things that I've been wanting to pick up for quite some time went on sale for Black Friday, so I decided to pick them up and no regrets. I also fully did not expect to be able to film today, but as it turns out, there is a little bit of a teensy-weensy COVID outbreak happening on campus and residence, so all of our in-person exams, including the one that I was supposed to be writing this morning, have been cancelled, so I had a small pocket of free time that I did not expect to have, so here I am, dark circles and all. So anyways, having said that, let's get into the video. So I'm going to start off with what was supposed to be my first and only Black Friday purchase. I've been wanting to upgrade my brush collection for quite some time, and I haven't been able to find something that really fit what I was looking for. I knew I wanted something that had a bunch of really tiny precision brushes because I wasn't blessed with a ton of real estate to work with, and I find a lot of brushes tend to be too big and too fluffy, and I kind of end up with color in places that I don't want it, so I can end up with things all the way up to my brow bone or brought too far in towards the corners of my eyes, which I also don't really like. So when I saw the Spectrum Collections Marvelous Advanced 16-piece eye set with like a lot of these really tiny and clearly very used brushes, I was like, okay, sold, and I picked them up. I've been using these for about a week now and I really like them so far. 16 is definitely like a lot of brushes, but I also appreciate the fact that there are a bunch of similar sizes, so I don't have to wash my brushes like every 2 days. I very rarely repeat eyeshadow looks. I like to change it up. So if I want to go from like green to purple, previously I had to make sure that I had the foresight to wash all my brushes the night before to make sure that they were good. This I have a couple of different options, so I don't necessarily have to do that, which I personally appreciate. And yeah, a lot of them are very small, so I feel like this is definitely what I'm going for. I've just really enjoyed using them, and I think that I'll definitely enjoy using them for hopefully many years to come. Okay, so next up, sorry if I moved by the way, my mom just called, so I think I'm mostly back where I was before, but anyways, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up before she gets here. But my ColourPop order. So I picked up a couple of different things. So the first thing that I picked up were these lashes. These are from the Hocus Pocus collection, and they are the Clever Witch lashes. So they are kind of more of a natural, fluttery style. I feel like I want to learn how to wear lashes. I'm probably not going to wear them often, but I want the option of being able to put them on. I haven't worn lashes since my high school prom, which was 10 years ago. I'm gonna go have a quarter life crisis about that. But anyways, I have these, and I thought they would be good if I ever decide to get it. If I ever do like 2 looks, 1 palettes, or even if I just film and have like a darker eye look, I think lashes are so great to like sort of balance things and open things up a little bit. So I am definitely looking forward to having those. I probably shouldn't put my 10-year-old lash glue that I'm pretty sure I still have on my eyes, but I'm sure you'll see those on me at some point in the future. Okay, next up, brow gel. So for some reason, I can't find the Essence brow gel, the clear one, anywhere. Lawton's doesn't have it, Shoppers doesn't have it. I'm assuming it's due to like the ongoing supply chain weirdness. So while I was on Colourpop's website, I thought that I would pick up a brow gel. I wanted to try something tinted, and before you say, haven't you learned your lesson about shade matching yourself online? No, but I actually did mess up too badly. So this is in light brown. Realistically, I could have gone dark brown. I think this is either slightly lighter than my brows and a little bit more neutral, but I'm wearing it today and I don't think it's that noticeable. The real question is if my mom looks at me weird and asks me what happened to my brows, then I'll know that maybe I messed up a little bit, but I think this is not too bad. And honestly, as a redhead, the fact that I have brows at all is something that I'm grateful for, but I do have a lot of blonde hairs, especially on the underside of my brows, and so I was thinking something tinted would be nice, just like on a daily basis, to just kind of brush through and go and just make things look a little bit more filled in and structured. I like a very natural brow, but with a little bit more fullness, so I think this has been delivering so far. So next up, I heard very mixed reviews about the Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain, so naturally I had to try it. So I got the shade Twice Shy, which looks like this. It looks like a terracotta-y kind of color, which I love. It swatches a little bit more pink, and it is a little bit more pink on the lips, but I have like a million colors like this, and by a million I mean 3, in different finishes, so I really do like this. I do really like lip stains, which I know is like an unpopular opinion, but I could not tell you how many of the little Revlon marker style lip stains that I went through in high school. I was a band kid, and I will tell you that anything slippery and woodwinds do not mix, so I got into lip stains early, and I really wish there were more good options out there. I still sort of think about the ABH lip stain that came out, I want to say either this year or last year, that people just absolutely hated, so I was curious to try this. It is definitely a little bit thicker and stickier, so I understand why people might not like it, but it wears really well. I think I probably got like 6 hours and I was drinking water, and I think I ate dinner at some point during that too, and it still stayed on pretty well, so I definitely enjoyed it. It didn't stain too much and it didn't turn that sort of hot pink color, so I definitely did enjoy this, and I think I'm not sure if I would necessarily like repurchase, but I definitely don't regret purchasing it in any way, shape, or form. And last but not least, I finally got my hands on the Child palette. I've been holding myself back from this for a good year now, like ever since it came out. I've been looking for more mid-toned grungy greens. Right now, my grungy green arsenal is limited to the Gemini palette, which is a lot of very dark greens, and I was thinking having some mid-tones would be nice to sort of soften that up, make it a little bit more approachable, and this definitely delivers. I mean, it's just, I'm sure you guys know what it looks like, but it's such a good color story. So I'm really looking forward. I haven't been into this yet because of finals and all that jazz, but I'm really looking forward to getting into it going forward. Side note, I have enough to do pretty much a full face of ColourPop, so if you guys would be interested in that and me playing around with this palette, let me know and I would be more than happy to film that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to use this, and I'm so glad I finally have it. This was one of those ones, I don't have many color stories that I sort of think of that I would be really disappointed if I missed out on, aside from like Subculture, which I still think about. But this was definitely one of those ones that I would have been really disappointed if I'd missed out on, so I'm so glad I got a chance to get it, especially for half price. And last but not least, I did a little ABH order as well, so I'm so late to the game on this one. But Modern Renaissance went on sale on Sephora for 50% off for Cyber Monday, and I had it in my cart and was just like finalizing some skincare stuff, went to class, came back, and it had sold out. And instead of taking that as a sign from the universe, I thought about it for like a day, and then I went over to the ABH website to see if it was on sale for anything for a comparable price, and it was. So here she is. I mean, you guys definitely know what this looks like by now, but I'm so excited to have this. I kind of have not, I've been waffling back and forth on this one for years at this point, but I just really love these deep, rich, like sort of cranberry tones, and I really like a more matte heavy palette, so I think this is definitely has like the more muted sort of champagne colors, which I really enjoy and are quite flattering on me compared to really like bright, reflective, shiny ones, which don't look as good on me, so I'm really excited to have this. I played with it a few times and so far no regrets, so I think this is definitely going to be a very good travel palette if I ever get to that point ever again, and just like a good staple in my collection, so I'm so happy to have this. And last but not least, I have been thinking about probably it's time for me to get a backup mascara, so I did pick up the Lash Brag. Now I have heard nobody talking about this, so I will have thoughts in quite a few months once I finish this. This will probably end up in an empties. What I will say right now is this tube is much heavier than I expected. Like it feels luxurious, like it is like you could do some damage with this. So I probably won't be getting into this for the next few weeks up until I finish up my current mascara, but I wanted to have a backup, and I was on the website, I wanted free shipping, and I thought I would test this out and see if I like it or not, so I'm sure I'll have opinions for you guys in an empties at some point in the future, probably like 6 months down the line. I'm sure I'll have opinions about this, but yeah, if you've tried this, and let me know how you feel about it, because I've heard like nobody talking about this ever. So anyways, that I think pretty much concludes this haul. I feel like this is pretty much everything that I need or want. I'm so happy with everything that I bought, and I'm really looking forward to getting a chance to add a few new things to the collection to play around a little bit, but I think this is pretty much it for shopping for the foreseeable future. I don't really feel like there's anything that I need or want. I'm really happy with where my collection is and the options that I have without being too overwhelmed, and unless anything comes out where I'm like really like I need that, I don't think I'll be making any purchases for quite some time. So I think that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you shopped on Black Friday, let me know what you picked up and how you're liking things. If you like beauty and project painting content and you want to see more of my face, I upload new videos roughly once a week. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Bye!